What's up, lead gen beast? Matty guys here, leads for local. So today I want to show you guys how to create a really powerful learning center for your business that you can add to your website to provide so much more value to your audience, your community, your clients, customers, leads, etc. It just makes it so easy to put all the tools, training, resources, but really whatever you want to put into it, into one easy to consume page for your audience. So it's a really, really powerful way to provide more value, not to mention great way to generate leads. This can be a fantastic lead magnet in your business. You could offer it as free XYZ learning center, depending on whatever your business and industry is. It can be a great way to convert leads as well into paying clients and customers, because typically, in my experience anyways, the more value you provide to people, the more likely they're going to want to work with you, right? So if you're solving problems and answering questions, things like that, before people even really interact with your business, they're much more likely going to want to work with you, all right? So this can be a really powerful addition to your website, guys. Don't underestimate this. All right, so I'm going to show you how I'm using it right now, what I'm building out. I'm using some really awesome explainer videos created by AI in like 5 minutes. AI is just so crazy, guys. It's basically, for this particular video, like creating this learning center, basically all we're doing is we're taking our expertise, our knowledge, whatever, and dumping that into AI, saying, hey, organize this into an asset I can use in my business to answer this question or teach this lesson, whatever. And then we can take that. So we use ChatGPT. And then the next AI tool we're going to use is Google's Notebook LM. We can take what ChatGPT gives us, put it into Notebook LM. It spits out these freaking really good, like 6 to 7 minute long explainer videos. And we can put that on a web page, guys. Add that to our website. Now, you don't have to add video. It's totally up to you. There's other resources that we can create with Notebook LM, but I'm going to show you how to create the video, and then I'll show you how to put it on your website. Now, let me go ahead and share my screen. I will say that for the website and funnel builder, I'm using GoHighLevel. I'm a huge fan of it. If you guys aren't using it right now, I strongly recommend that you check it out. It is freaking amazing. It gives us everything that we need for our online marketing. I will have a 30-day free trial in the description down below. It comes with a free high-level bootcamp as well if you want to support the channel, because it is an affiliate link, and I really do appreciate it, guys. So here is the other website, the website for my other business. It's called Millennial Wealth Creator. It's basically another YouTube channel that I started, just sharing my wealth building journey as an agency owner, different learning lessons about personal finance and building wealth that I've learned along the way, different paradigm shifts. Let's see what else, different strategies that are working really good for me, mistakes I've made. All right, so I'm just sharing that journey. And I have lots of different like free resources people can get. IBC, Infinite Banking Masterclass. I got the YouTube channel and all these other things. All right, so they can click on this button. This is my lead magnet and all that stuff. They can learn more about me. Okay, pretty standard. But up here now, I've got the Learning Center. Now, one other thing I will say, guys, is I'm assuming you already have a website built. If you don't, and you want to learn how to build a website in GoHighLevel, I will just drop a comment down below. Let me know, and I will send you my free training on how to build different types of websites inside of GoHighLevel. It's on my YouTube channel. Just let me know if you need to build one from scratch, and I will send it to you. But right now, I'm assuming you already have a website in place. Okay. So now when people click on this Learning Center, this page opens up. Pretty simple page, nothing too crazy here. Obviously, I have more to add to it, but I just started putting this together. And it's pretty simple. I've still got my navigation menu up here. I just added an extra button or option to it. All right, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then, here's the name of it. Here's what they're going to learn. All right. And here's the first 2 videos. Now, like I said, you don't have to use video, but video converts really, really well. It's really good for education. All right. And then, of course, below or around each piece of content that we're putting into our learning center, then we have some type of call to action. In this case, it's book a call. It could be to make a purchase, like go to a sales page, go to a blog post, whatever. Right. You can mix it up. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And if I click play on here, you won't be able to hear it. I don't have the sound on, but the AI agent is actually going through this presentation right now that it created, and it actually sounds really good too. So you play around with Notebook LM with that, you'll hear it. It does not. I don't think it sounds robotic at all. I think it's actually pretty impressive. All right, but let me show you how to create the content, and I'll show you how to put it on to the web page here. Okay, this is what I'm doing right now, anyways, guys. There's lots of different ways to use AI. But basically, to start for my learning center, I wanted to build a foundation, like a foundational knowledge base, right? So that starts with understanding these different financial concepts or whatever, right? So basically what I did is I told ChatGPT to provide a history and a summary of these different concepts, how they apply to personal finance today, and also to tie it in to my specific solutions. Because I do like infinite banking, I love Bitcoin, high income ETFs, I do real estate lending and all that stuff, right? So I want the content to tie into all of that, because again, we want to make sure that we are converting traffic into appointments and eventually clients, customers, or sales, right? So we want to try and tie this content back into our product and service, right? So that's what that was basically my prompt for ChatGPT here. It did a really good job providing the history, summary and history, and then how it ties into specifically infinite banking, Bitcoin, etc. All right, so I could take this. All right, I already went through this. I already know it was good. Obviously, continue to prompt ChatGPT if it's not getting it right. Okay, but kind of hit the nail on the head on the first try here. So I basically copy this content from ChatGPT. We're going to head over to notebooklm.google.com. This is a free AI tool. It is freaking awesome. There's some really cool resources that we can create here. And then right here, you're going to click the plus sign to create a new notebook. I'm just going to open up the one that I already have. And you're going to take that copied text. You're going to click add source. It might already be here on the screen there, but you just add source. You can add as many sources as you want. Typically, you're going to want to add more sources if, again, the AI is just not really getting it right and we need to get a little more specific. But what we're going to do is paste text right here. So copied text, click that, and we're going to paste in what ChatGPT just gave us. That's it. And we'll click insert. I already did it. And that's basically what this is. This is all of the content I just copied from ChatGPT over here. All right, it's going to give a little summary, but there are so many cool things that we can create now with Notebook LM, specifically the video overview. If you click this, it's going to create a 5 to 7 minute explainer video that I just showed you on my website with an AI agent that speaks and goes through the entire presentation. And like I said before, it sounds good. I guess you could tell it's AI, but it's not sloppy. It doesn't sound robotic or anything, right? There's a podcast that you can create as well, where there's 2 AI agents talking back and forth about the particular topic. Ends up being like 15 to 20 minutes long, depending on how much how much information you've given it. But all you do is click these buttons, guys, and it's going to start to create it down here. The video takes, depending on how long, probably I think this took like 5 minutes. But if I click this, up pops the video, and you can play it right here. You got playback speed as well that you can increase if you want. All right, you can see it's 7 minutes and 11 seconds long. That's just absolutely insane. Only took like 5 minutes to create. Play it. Make sure it's good. Go through the whole video, okay? Because if it's not providing the information that you want it to, you want to make sure you keep prompting, adding additional sources. If we go back to the different sources that you can add here, you can add YouTube videos, websites, PDFs, audio, like MP3s as well. So lots of different stuff you can add. But once it's done, up here at the top right, you're just going to download it, and then you're going to import it into whatever website or funnel builder that you're using. That's it. That's how we create our content. Now, before I show you how to put this on the web page and import it, let's go back to the studio and just show you some of the other things that you can create here. Mind maps. There's different reports like study guides, briefing docs, blog posts. All right. So you could take all this, maybe put it into a PDF that you put on the page for people to download. You could just put the blog post on there as well. Like, it's just insane what you can create, guys. So if I click blog post, and I mean, you can click multiple here, but it's just it gives us so many different assets that we could put into the Learning Center. We can create a quiz out of this as well, which I have other training on how to create a quiz inside of HighLevel, guys. Their quiz feature is actually pretty impressive now. They've added some really cool stuff. If you want to learn how to add a quiz to your business inside of HighLevel, drop a comment down below. I will send you that training. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff here. So if I click this, here's a mind map now. Pretty sure we can download this and maybe put it into Google Drive, and then you can embed it onto a page. I'll show you how to do that. But yeah, there's just some pretty awesome stuff here, guys. Really, really cool. Saves us a lot of time. All right, so how do we take these different assets and add them to our website? Well, first we need to add the Learning Center page as well. Now, I'm assuming that you already have a website and you can do this next step, which is to clone one of the pages so we don't have to start everything from scratch. But as I mentioned earlier, if you guys need to build a website from scratch and you want to use HighLevel, let me know in the comments section, and I will send you my free website builder training specifically for HighLevel. All right, it goes in. I show you step by step how to create different types of websites in HighLevel. So let me know if you need that. All right, but I'm assuming you already have one, and you have these different pages. So what I did is I went to which page was it? I think it was channel list here. And I just cloned this page because I didn't want to start it all the way from scratch. So you can select one of your pages, just clone funnel step. All right, you're going to select the location and then the specific funnel to add it to, clone the funnel step, and that's it. That's pretty much all you have to do. You know what? I guess I can do it really quick. Why not? Let's do Millennial Wealth Creator, and then we'll add it to this funnel. Okay. All right, it's going to create that. And the benefit of this is that I don't have to like recreate the navigation menu and all that stuff. I don't have to design it from scratch. It's just going to be so much easier. All right, so I'm going to scroll down. All right, here it is. All right, and obviously, you click on publishing, rename it, and all that stuff. All right, click on the little edit gear icon. Make sure you change the page name and all that. All right, but we're going to go ahead and edit this. And I'm going to show you first how to add the additional menu item to your navigation, how to link it out and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to click on the navigation menu here. All right, we're going to scroll down and then let's see where that's. We need menu. Oh, make sure you click on the element. I had the column selected there. All right, there's our menu items. And all you're going to do is click on add item. And we're going to name it Learning Center. All right, and it's going to go to website URL. You're going to paste the URL, the link to the Learning Center, all right, from HighLevel. Just paste that in. Okay, I typically turn on open in a new tab, and then you would click submit. Now, once again, I want to reiterate, I already have, so like if I were to save this, I have this saved as like a global section. So it's going to update this on all of the pages for my website. That's why I'm using global sections. Very, very important. You'll learn that in the website builder training. Anyways, let's continue. So we add the Learning Center icon to our main website, obviously. All right. And then, so we're actually on the Learning Center page. So right here, I already have the text. If you want to add text up here, we just click on the plus sign, add elements. We're going to click on elements again. And then we can add, we just drag a headline here. And then maybe we want to have a sub headline as well. It's basically what I have set up here. Okay, and then you just type in whatever the name of the Learning Center is, and then what they're going to learn right here. That's basically what this content is. Okay, so I'll go ahead and delete these because I already have it. All right, and then we'll scroll down. So this had some FAQ style training, so I'm actually going to delete this for now. And you know what? Let's just start this from scratch. I'm going to delete this entire row. All right, so we have our section right here, and I'm going to drag a row. Let's do a 2-column row. You don't have to do 2 columns, but whenever I'm adding multiple videos, I like to do a kind of sidestep style a little bit, or just side-by-side style. 2 videos in each row. All right, and we're going to click on add, and let's see, we're going to click elements and find video. All right, so let's go ahead and click that. All right. Go ahead and click the element there, the video element, and we're going to change this. When you download the videos from Notebook LM right here, and so if we go back, Studio, there it is. There's our video. All right, we downloaded it as an MP4. What you can do is you could upload this to YouTube or other different sites that whichever ones you use, and then you could just paste in the YouTube URL if you want. I like doing hosted videos though, because there's some really cool automations that we can create later on down the road. If people from our current list, a list of contacts inside of HighLevel, if they end up watching any of the videos, we can actually track that and create really powerful automations and send specific emails and offers, text messages, stuff like that. It's really powerful. So I like using hosted video here, and we're going to click select video. I would recommend creating a folder for this too. So create folder, just do videos. I already have one here for my Learning Center videos, and you're just going to upload the video. That's it. All right. And then just double click it. It will start to, I'll just go and do it now because I'm going to delete this page later anyways. All right. And then, so now you can see that we have the video file in, and if we were to publish this and preview it, click play, plays the video now. It's freaking awesome. Now you probably want to add a thumbnail. What I did was actually, if we play the video, like just scroll through a part of the video that you think makes for a good, there we go. That makes for a good thumbnail and keeps playing it. Sorry. Once you find it, just right click, save video frame as, and that could be your thumbnail. So you would save it, go back to high level. All right, click upload, and then bring in the, what you call it, the thumbnail. All right, so I'm going to double click this, but there you go. All right, so just I would definitely add thumbnails to it. I think it just makes it more professional. All right, now down here you can have it autoplay. I don't like autoplay. Let's see. We do, especially if you have multiple videos. You don't want multiple videos starting to autoplay as soon as people land on the page. But you could turn these different things on just to create a better user experience for people. Oh, this is just incredible. Look at this, guys. You could generate leads from the video. This is absolutely insane. So I'm not going to get into how to create this. If you want a video on how to generate leads from your hosted videos in high level, drop a comment down below. I'll create that for you and send it. But this is nuts. Like, let's say, so this was a 7-minute video. Let's say like halfway through, I want in 4 minutes, when it hits the 4-minute mark, I want a form that I've created in high level to pop up to generate maybe it's to request a call, maybe it's to take the quiz, take the whatever next step of the funnel is in your sales process. Select that form. I would probably recommend allowing the user to close the form and continue. We don't want to force people to do that necessarily. But guys, this is another freaking amazing way to use this type of content to generate more leads for your business. Because, like, again, you could be using this as a lead magnet, or maybe it gets ranked in Google or something like that, a search engine, and you're getting traffic to it. If people are watching your videos, you could generate leads from that using this option right here. It's just crazy. So anyways, that's pretty much it. From there, I'm going to clone this. All right. Seeing that I'm going, whoops. Let's grab that cloned element. Try to, anyways. You got to hold it first. Second there. And we're going to drag this right next to the other video. There we go. And now from here on out, we can just clone this. And actually, you know what? I'm going to add, let's click the plus sign below these videos, and we can add a quick sub headline just to let people know. Let's go ahead and click the up arrow just to let people know what this video is about. Whatever the name of the video is. All right. And again, I will go ahead and clone this. And click, hold, and drag that over. Boom. Now we've got a good layout for our learning center. And next time I'm ready to add additional videos, I can literally come in and just clone this row right here, clone it. It's the blue one. And boom, voila. All I have to do is change the content now, right? I don't have to do all the dragging and dropping and adding elements and stuff. We want to be as efficient as possible. Also, up here at the top right, guys, always make sure you're saving, because sometimes high level does glitch out and you could end up losing all of your work. That has happened to me before. It sucks. So make sure you do that. Now, oh, you know what? What did I forget, guys? I forgot the call to action. All right, so let's click the plus sign, elements, and let's find. You could do different things here. I like buttons. Where's the button? I got so many elements now that you can add. It's awesome. It just takes a minute to find what you're actually looking for, though. Wow, 1 second, guys. Jeez. All right, there it is, under form. All right, so we're going to click the button. All right, and you can click this to, change the background color, and here's where you're going to send people. You want to send them to a website URL, download a file. So maybe maybe that mind map, right? You download that mind map, put it into a JPEG, save it as a PNG file, from Canva or Google Drive or something like that, a PDF, and you can add that if you want. You can scroll to different elements, next step, etc., or a specific step in your current website. All right, so lots of different things that you can do there. All right, and then we'll just clone that guy as well and drag this over. And what call to action do we want to have under this one? All right, so that's basically the layout and format for the Learning Center. I think that's it. I mean, there's lots of other stuff that you can do. Get creative with this, guys. I guess one other thing that I'll show you is maybe it'll be beneficial. Like if you have like outside videos or outside content that has like an embed code or something like that, you can click elements, and we want code right here. All right. So I'll give you an example. Actually, probably a good example here. Maybe I want to embed a a calculator, right? For people to do different, just run some different types of numbers for their particular situation, right? Maybe I got a good calculator out there. Usually, what you have to do for that is they'll give you an embed code, and you could put that right on your page right here. All right. So I would click this element, open code editor, paste in that embed code, and that calculator would actually show up right here on the page. Click save and then publish it. All right. So just start thinking about the different types of content that you can start to put together in your learning center, and just start adding stuff. Right? Of course, get some feedback from your audience as well. But I don't know. I'm pretty excited about putting this together. Like I said, I think it could be a pretty powerful asset on our website and our business in general. Just a nice place where it's got everything organized, everything that people would need to start to solve whatever problem it is that your solution solves, right? So good stuff. Anyways, I hope you found this helpful. Drop some comments down below with any questions, feedback, etc. If you want any of the other videos that I talked about, if you need any other help with high level, just let me know in the comments. But either way, I hope you guys are crushing it. I will talk to you in the next one. To your success. Matty Ice is out.